District Attorney Hilton, three of you. No court reporter. Did District Attorney Hilton tell you that if you testified that you were involved with the Donovan Thomas murder, you would be locked up or arrested?
You can't ask me that again?
Yes, sir. When you, your lawyer, Ms. Bumpkus, and District Attorney Hilton were speaking, the three of you, just the three of you, did District Attorney Hilton tell you that you would be arrested, locked up, whatever the words are, if you testified to this jury that you had anything to do with Donovan Thomas's murder?
Yes.
Okay. Did District Attorney Hilton tell you, with you, Ms. Bumpkus, and District Attorney Hilton, no one else, that if you invoked your Fifth Amendment right, meaning I'm not testifying, you would be locked up or jailed?
Yes.
Other than those two things, did District Attorney Hilton tell you you could testify to anything you want or something to that effect, and you would not be locked up? Just tell the jury. Just think about it.
I don't know what you just said.
That's my. I'm sorry. That was a bad question. That's me. Thank you for telling me that I was inartful. Is my word. Okay. Other than those two issues you just told, I'm going to get locked up if I invoke the Fifth Amendment. I'm going to get locked up if I testify that I'm involved in Donovan Thomas's murder. Other than those two. So if you don't say those two things, then your use immunity kicks in and you would not be locked up for anything else you testified to. Is that how you understood it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, did you ever ask District Attorney Hilton, why can't I testify if I'm sworn to tell the truth about being involved in Donovan Thomas's murder? Did you ask her why did she exclude that?
What you mean?
Did you ever ask any question to District Attorney Hilton? Let me ask it a different way. Did you tell?
It wasn't no question. We was talking.
Okay.
And we were going back and forth.
And that's what she said.
Objection made.
That's fine. That's fine.
Sustained.
All right. Let me ask you some questions. I'm going back to your interviews or interrogations or meetings, whatever the right word is, between you and law enforcement, whether federal, gang, homicide. Okay? I'm going back to those that we saw the recordings for January 11th, 2015 with Detective Thorpe. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we say, it's just for the
Yes.
court. Okay, thank you. The jury saw the meeting or interrogation, whatever, the conversation on January 28th of 2015. Do you remember that?
Yes.
The jurors saw the meeting or conversation on February 20th, 2015. Do you remember that?
I remember all the interrogation that they showed me.
Okay. And then the last one would be February 21, the next day, 2015. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And I misspoke when I said the last one. The last one's really June 10th, 2015. You remember that one?
Yes.
Okay. I'm referring to those, and I'll make it clear which one I'm talking about. But I would like to talk to you about what you said in those different statements, and then if it was a lie, and then whether the police, the district attorney's office, the federal authorities ever came to you to say that we can or cannot, the word's corroborate, but that means we verified what you said, okay? Or didn't verify. That's what I'm going to ask you. A whole series, okay?
All right.
If I'm losing you at all, Mr. Copeland, it's me. All right. Let's start with, this is going to be, Your Honor, Jeffrey Williams, or JW 240A. It's in Elisa, and it's State's Exhibit number 378YE, already in evidence. It's June 10, 2015. interrogation, and Your Honor, the times are 10:36:34 a.m. through 10:36:42 a.m. And Mr. Copeland, do you have you might need those. What I'm going to ask you is there's a series of conversations with the with the police, different police officers, detectives.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go over what you said, and then I want to talk to you about that, okay? The first one that I just announced is the detective asked you, what started it off? Was it really about a windshield? And you answered, no, Nut and Thug had something personal against each other. I want you to hear that, make sure that's what it said, okay?
What started it off? Was it really about a windshield? Nope. Nut and Thug had some personal against each other.
Okay. What I said, was that accurate or fairly accurate?
This what I heard.
Okay. And what you're saying there, you're being interviewed, if you can tell, that's Detective Dennis, and you heard Detective Gaither's voice. Is that fair?
Yeah.
And you recognize this as June 10th, 2015 meeting. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, at that point, you also said, and this is at JW 240B, Your Honor, is in Barry, State's Exhibit number 378. YE, and it's at time 3:13:02 p.m. to 3:13:22 p.m. And Mr. Copeland, tell us if you hear this. You said, you know what I mean? Honest to God truth. I asked why they didn't kill Kel. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Why and I'm not saying it, but H-E-L-L, they kill like he wasn't a problem. Did nothing. And Detective Thorpe, remember who he is, the homicide detective?
Yeah, the bald head dude with the script right here.
Yes, sir. He said, and then you said, that's what, I don't know what, and then I can't understand it, so you tell us. Them did. That's why I knew it was something personal between him and Thug. I don't know. Just listen to it and tell us if that's what it says, okay?
I mean, honestly, good you. And why the hell did they kill Cam? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why the hell they kill? Like, he wasn't the problem. Nothing ain't did nothing. Like, I don't know what they done did. I knew it was something personal between him and Thug. I mean, but what was personal between him and Thug? I don't know.
Okay. The next one is JW 240C is in Colette. State's Exhibit number 378YE from the June 10, 2015 interview, 10:36:47, Mr. Copeland, through 10:36:51. And it's you saying they fell out before me and Cal got into it. And the they, if you need any type of listening to it more, I believe, and you tell us you're referring to Jeffrey and Mr. Donovan Thomas, okay? And tell us if you need to hear more of it.
They fell out before me and Kid got into it.
Is that what it says?
I didn't hear it.
Can we redo it, Your Honor? Is that okay?
They fell out before me and Kid got into it.
Does it say that they fell out, meaning Jeffrey and Mr. Thomas, they fell out before me and Cal got into it? Is that what you heard?
I just heard something about me and Kill. I didn't hear what I said before that.
All right. Well, the jurors can make a determination, but that's great. Whatever you hear, okay? And the next one is JW 241A. That's State's Exhibit number 378YA is in Elisa. That's at 3:01:37 a.m. to 3:02:52 a.m. And Mr. Copeland, this is January 11th. This is about 6-7 hours, 8 hours after Mr. Thomas has got the big shot. Okay? So this is the morning of January 11th, the next day, Sunday morning. Okay? 2015. And Detective Thorpe, remember being with him that day? January 11th, 2015?
I don't remember the day, but that's who questioned me.
Okay. And on here, just tell us if you hear Detective Thorpe saying, what made you want to pull you into this situation? said me and him had a problem in the club. Kel, they say, is the little brother. Me and him got into it at the club, probably about no longer than 4 months. So 4 months before January 2015. Just listen to it, make sure that that's what it says, okay?
Tell me exactly what you know dealing with this situation. Like now, no, everything. Tell me everything. What made you want to pull you into this situation to happen?
Okay. Me and the kid. You know what I'm saying? Me and him, we had a problem in the club.
Yeah, I don't think it's playing through the speakers. Oh.
Okay, well, IT's here, and there's not anything I can do about that.
Yeah, they say this the little brother, but I thought they were just saying that, but they said they real brother. And
Okay, let's
K-E-L.
let's stop for now. They're here, and maybe they can fix it, even though they had all week last week, and it didn't get fixed. We thought it was, but it's not. So I'm going to excuse y'all. The backup also doesn't work, by the way.